Welcome to Listen and Learn English. Have you ever stopped just before something good happened? Many people do. They start a dream with hope, but they quit when it becomes hard. This happens in life, and it happens in English learning too. At the beginning, everything feels exciting. You imagine a better future. You imagine speaking English with confidence. But then, mistakes come. Slow progress comes. Pain comes. And this is the moment when most people quit. If you are listening now, maybe you feel this pain. Maybe you tried many times before. You studied words, watched videos, and practiced speaking. But still, English feels difficult. You may think, why is this so hard for me? You may feel tired. You may feel weak. Please listen carefully. You are not weak. You are human. Many people believe failure is the worst pain, but there is a deeper pain. That pain is regret. Failure hurts today. Regret hurts forever. When you quit, you feel calm for a short time. The pressure stops. The fear stops. But later, regret starts to grow. You see others moving forward. You think about the life you wanted, and you ask yourself, what if I did not quit? Think about a person who learns to walk. The child falls many times. The child cries, but the child stands up again. If the child stopped after falling, no one would ever walk. Learning English is the same. Falling is not the problem. Stopping is the problem. Mistakes are part of the path. They are not signs to turn back. Sometimes quitting feels like rest. It feels like safety, but it is a false rest. True rest comes when you move forward with peace. Even slow steps are steps. Even small effort counts. When you continue, you build strength inside. When you quit, the dream becomes heavier in your heart. Most people do not quit because they are bad. They quit because they think they are alone. They think only they feel scared. They think only they make mistakes. This is not true. Every strong person you admire felt the same fear. Every successful English learner felt confused before. The difference is simple. They continued. Others stopped. Here is an important truth. Progress is often invisible at first. Before success, there is silence. Before confidence, there is doubt. Before clear English, there are many broken sentences. When you quit early, you quit before the change appears. You leave the road just before the light. This journey is not easy, but it is possible. Many people walked this road before you. They felt fear, and they kept going. You can do the same, step by step, with patience, courage, and trust in yourself every single day. In this journey together, we will talk about real struggles. We will talk about fear, slow progress, and mistakes. But we will also talk about solutions. You will learn how to think differently. You will learn how to take small steps. You will learn how to keep going, even when motivation is gone. This is not a story about being perfect. This is a story about not giving up. You do not need to be fast. You do not need to be special. You only need to stay. As you listen, I want you to do one small thing. Take a breath. Say to yourself, I am still here. That sentence matters, because as long as you are still here, your dream is still alive. And this story is only beginning. Stay with me and continue listening until the end of this journey. Section 1. The Dream versus Reality Gap. When people start a dream, their heart feels light and strong. They imagine a new life. They imagine speaking English clearly. They imagine better work, more friends, and more confidence. At the beginning, everything feels possible. Motivation is high. Energy is full. Many people think the road will be short and easy. This dream feeling is beautiful, but it is only the first part of the journey. It gives hope, but it does not show the full picture of real change that comes later slowly. Then reality arrives. Progress becomes slow. Words are hard to remember. Speaking feels scary. Mistakes appear every day. You study, but you forget. You practice, but you feel stuck. This is the dream versus reality gap. The dream shows the result. Reality shows the work. Many people are shocked by this gap, and they feel disappointed inside. They think something is wrong with them. They do not understand this stage is normal. It happens to almost everyone who learns something new in life and growth. Imagine a person learning English for the first time. In the first weeks, they feel excited. They watch videos and repeat words, but after some months, progress feels slow. They still make simple mistakes. They still feel shy when speaking. They think, I should be better by now. This thought creates pain and self-doubt. They compare themselves to others and lose confidence fast. This comparison makes the gap feel even bigger. But comparison hides effort and shows only results, not the long road ahead. Here is the truth many people never learn. The gap is not a problem. The gap is a teacher. It shows you where growth happens. Every dream has this space between start and success. People who expect this gap feel calm. People who do not expect it feel angry and tired. Understanding this difference changes everything. It prepares your mind for effort and protects your heart from giving up too early. When you know this stage, you stop fighting reality and start learning from it. Many learners quit at this point. They say English is not for them. They believe talent matters more than effort. This belief is wrong. English is a skill, not a gift. Skills grow with time and practice. When you accept slow progress, pressure becomes lighter. You stop asking, why is this hard? And start asking, what can I do today? This small question brings control back into your hands and makes the journey possible again. It shifts focus from fear to action and hope daily. Think of learning like climbing a mountain. From far away, the top looks close. When you walk, the road feels long. You get tired and want to stop. But every step moves you higher. If you stop, you stay in the same place. If you continue, even slowly, the view changes little by little. Many people turn back because they look at the top, not their feet. This choice decides success. Focus on the next small step, not the whole mountain in front of you. To accept the gap, try one simple exercise. Write your dream on paper. Then write what you can do today for 10 minutes. Read one page. Listen to one short audio. Speak one simple sentence. These small actions close the gaps slowly. They turn a big dream into daily work you can manage. When tasks feel small, fear becomes smaller too. You build trust in yourself again. Each day you finish one task, confidence grows without noise or pressure. Slow progress is still progress forward. Accepting the dream and reality gap is the first real success. It keeps you on the path when feelings change. Excitement may leave, but discipline stays. When you stop fighting reality, you save energy. That energy helps you move forward with patience and strength every day. You understand now that struggle is part of growth, not a sign to quit. This understanding makes you calmer, braver, and ready for the next lesson ahead. It opens the door to a new way of thinking and learning. Patience grows when you understand time is your friend, not your enemy. Learning takes seasons. Some days feel strong, some days feel slow. Both days matter. When you stop rushing, stress becomes smaller. You give your mind space to learn naturally. This calm state helps memory, focus, and courage. It makes the journey healthier and easier to continue. Without patience, effort breaks. With patience, effort becomes steady and powerful. This lesson saves many learners from quitting too early. It builds quiet strength inside you daily. In the next part, we will talk about why people quit and how to stop this habit. You will see that quitting is not about weakness. It is about misunderstanding the journey. When you understand the road, you walk longer. When you walk longer, change becomes possible. Stay with this story and keep listening. Each section will give you strength and clear direction. This is not only about English, it is about life, dreams, and not giving up. Your journey continues, step by step, forward. Section 2. Why most people give up and why you feel stuck. Many people start strong but stop when learning feels hard. They think something is wrong with them. You may feel the same now. You try again and again, but nothing seems to change. This feeling has clear reasons, and you are not alone. Most people give up for the same simple reasons. When you understand them, you can break the pattern. The first reason is fear of failure. People are afraid to look foolish when they speak English. They fear wrong words, wrong sounds, and strange looks, so they stay silent, and silence feels safe. But silence also stops growth. Before, fear controls the action. After, courage begins with one small try. Mistakes are not danger. They are lessons. When you accept this, fear becomes weaker. The second reason people quit is comparison. You see others speaking better and faster. You think they are smarter than you. This thought creates shame and anger. You forget their long practice time. You only see the result, not the work. Before comparison, you move forward. After comparison, you feel small and slow. The solution is simple but powerful. Compare yourself only with yesterday. Small progress is still real progress. This habit builds quiet confidence. Another reason people stop is lack of support. When no one understands your effort, motivation drops. Family and friends may not care about English. You feel alone on the road. Before, you share your dream. After no support, you hide your goal. But support does not always come from others. Sometimes you must become your own support. Write your reason for learning English. Read it when you feel tired. This simple act gives strength. Unrealistic expectations are another big trap. People expect fast results and perfect speech. When this doesn't happen, frustration grows. They think learning should be easy, but real learning is slow and messy. Before, expectations are high. After failure, hope feels broken. The truth is simple and calm. Progress takes time and patience. Mistakes are signs you are learning. When you accept this, stress becomes lighter. These reasons create strong emotions. Self-doubt, shame, and frustration appear together. Emotions feel true, but they are not facts. Facts are calm and clear. Learning is slow for everyone. Struggle is normal, not special. Before understanding, emotions control choices. After understanding, thinking becomes steady. This change gives power back to you. Quitting is not a personal failure. It is a common pattern many people follow. Patterns can be changed with awareness. The first step is to notice your thoughts. Ask yourself why you want to quit. Is it fear, comparison, or tiredness? Name the reason without judging yourself. This creates space between feeling and action. In that space, you can choose again. Here is a small exercise you can try. When you feel stuck, stop for 1 minute. Take 3 slow breaths. Then write one reason to continue. Write one small action for today. Do not think about tomorrow. Finish only that one action. This breaks the quitting cycle. You are not broken. Your brain is reacting to pressure. When pressure drops, learning improves. Kindness to yourself is strength. Before, you fight yourself. After, you work with yourself. This cooperation makes progress possible. Step by step, the pattern changes. Understanding why people quit gives you freedom. You stop blaming yourself. You start guiding yourself. This is the start of real strength. In the next section, we will talk about thinking like a winner. You will learn how mindset changes everything. Stay here and keep going. Your journey is not finished yet. This moment can become a turning point. Many people quit here, but you do not have to. You now see the reasons clearly. Clear vision brings calm. Calm helps you choose better actions. Every time you continue, confidence grows. It grows slowly, but it grows strong. This strength stays with you. No one can take it away. Remember, learning English is a long road. Long roads need patience and care. You are learning more than words. You are learning trust in yourself. That trust changes many parts of life. Even small success builds hope. Hope gives energy on hard days. Hard days will come again. Now you know they are normal. Normal does not mean impossible. It means you are on the path. The path belongs to those who stay. You can be one of them. Each choice to continue is a quiet win. These wins add up over time. One day, you will look back and smile. You will see how far you walked. You will thank yourself for not quitting. That future starts with today. Choose to stay one more day. This choice changes the story. Your story is still being written. Hold the pen and continue. You have already survived many hard moments. This one is just another step. Steps create movement. Movement creates change. Change creates new chances. New chances bring new hope. Hope is quiet but strong. Let hope walk with you. Do not rush the journey. Walk it with patience. You are learning how not to give up. This lesson is more valuable than speed. Speed fades, but strength stays. Stay with this lesson. It will carry you forward. Your path continues now. Take the next step with calm and courage today. You are capable of more than you think. Keep going and do not stop here. This journey is yours. Section 3. Quitter thinking versus winner thinking. The moment you feel stuck, your thoughts begin to speak. These thoughts can help you or stop you. This is where mindset becomes important. Mindset is the way you think about problems, mistakes, and yourself. Many people quit not because they are weak, but because their thinking pushes them to stop. When thinking changes, actions change too. Quitter thinking sounds quiet but strong. It says, I am not good at English. It says, I tried before and failed. It says, others are better than me. These thoughts feel real, but they are only habits of the mind. Before, these thoughts come fast and feel true. After, they slowly become questions you can challenge. Winner thinking begins with one simple idea. I can improve with effort. Imagine two learners. Both start English at the same time. Both feel excited. After some weeks, both make mistakes. The first learner thinks, I am bad at this. They feel shame and stop practicing. The second learner thinks, this is hard, but I can learn. They feel tired, but they continue. After time, the second learner improves, not because they are smarter, but because they stayed. Winner thinking does not mean always feeling strong. Winners feel fear too. The difference is how they answer fear. Quitter thinking listens to fear and stops. Winner thinking listens and moves slowly forward. Before, fear decides the action. After, courage chooses the next small step. This choice is small, but it changes the path. Many people believe talent decides success. This belief is dangerous. It makes effort feel useless. Growth thinking says skills grow with practice. When you believe this, mistakes become useful. A wrong sentence becomes a lesson. A quiet moment becomes practice time. Before, mistakes feel like failure. After, mistakes feel like teachers. Here is a simple story. A man wanted to speak English at work. Every time he spoke, he felt nervous. People corrected him. He felt embarrassed. Quitter thinking told him to stop speaking. Winner thinking told him to listen, learn, and try again. He chose to speak one sentence every day. After months, speaking became easier. The change was slow but real. Winner thinking focuses on effort, not results. Results come later. Effort happens today. When you say, "I will practice for 10 minutes," you win that day. Before, success feels far away. After, success feels close because effort is in your control. Control brings calm and confidence. Try this small exercise. When a negative thought appears, write it down. Then change it into a growth thought. I am bad at English becomes I am learning English. I will never improve becomes I improve with practice. Read these new thoughts every day. This trains your mind slowly and gently. Winner thinking also accepts slow days. Some days feel strong, some days feel weak. Both days are normal. Quitter thinking says, "I failed today." Winner thinking says, "Tomorrow is another chance." This patience protects motivation. It keeps the journey healthy and long. Mindset is not magic. It is practice. Every time you choose a better thought, you build a stronger habit. These habits shape your future actions. Over time, thinking becomes kinder and stronger. You stop fighting yourself. You start guiding yourself forward. You are not behind. You are not broken. You are learning how to think like someone who does not quit. This is a powerful skill. In the next section, we will talk about struggle and why it is not a sign of failure. Stay with this journey. You are building something important inside yourself. Section 4. Struggle is not a sign of failure. Many people believe learning should be easy. They think progress must feel smooth and fast. When struggle appears, they think something is wrong. This belief creates fear and stress. In reality, struggle is a normal part of growth. Every new skill brings confusion at first. English learning is the same. Difficulty does not mean failure. It means your brain is working. Understanding this truth can change how you feel and help you continue without shame or doubt during difficult learning moments for everyone, everywhere, always. At the beginning, learning feels exciting and light. You feel proud and hopeful. Then lessons become harder. You forget words. You speak slowly. You feel confused. Many people stop here because they expect easy progress. They do not know struggle is a sign of change. Before growth, the mind feels uncomfortable. This stage is necessary. If learning feels difficult, it means you are moving forward, not backward, even when results are invisible to most learners around the world, slowly over time with patience and effort. Think about speaking English for the first time. Your voice feels weak. Your words feel broken. You pause often. This is not failure. This is learning. Babies speak slowly before they speak well. No one calls them weak. Yet adults judge themselves harshly. Before understanding struggle, people quit early. After understanding struggle, people become patient. Patience allows skill to grow. Skill grows quietly through repeated effort and simple daily practice over long periods of time, even when confidence feels low inside the heart and mind. Many learners believe good English means no mistakes. This belief causes pain. They hide their voice. They avoid speaking. But mistakes are signs of courage. Every mistake shows effort. Before, silence feels safe, but growth stops. After, speaking feels scary, but learning continues. People who succeed accept embarrassment for progress. They understand that confidence comes after action, not before. Action creates experience. Experience creates confidence slowly and naturally through time, practice, failure, correction, learning, effort, patience, and courage every single day without quitting or fear. Struggle also means your brain is changing. New connections are forming inside your mind. This process feels uncomfortable. Comfort means nothing new is happening. Before struggle, learning is shallow. After struggle, learning becomes deep. Deep learning stays longer. This is why easy lessons are quickly forgotten. Hard lessons remain strong. When English feels hard, remind yourself that your brain is growing stronger each day through slow effort, small steps, mistakes, practice, patience, focus, time, care, repetition, belief, hope, discipline, and steady daily action without stopping. Successful people understand this truth early. They do not run from struggle. They walk through it. They know comfort does not create change. Before, they feel fear like everyone else. After, they act anyway. This action builds trust in themselves. Trust grows when you keep promises to yourself. One small promise each day is enough. Keeping it builds strength quietly and surely over time with patience, discipline, effort, courage, learning, failure, reflection, repetition, practice, belief, focus, calm, consistency, resilience, growth, progress, movement, direction, meaning, purpose. When you struggle, do not ask, "Why is this so hard?" Ask, "What is this teaching me?" This small change brings calm. It turns pain into information. Information helps you improve. Before, struggle feels personal. After, struggle feels useful. Write one mistake you made today. Write what you learned from it. This simple habit changes how your brain sees difficulty and effort during learning, growth, practice, progress, repetition, patience, action, reflection, self-awareness, kindness, strength, courage, focus, time, effort, belief, consistency, trust, hope, movement, forward. Struggle does not mean stop. It means slow down and continue. Many winners succeed because they stayed when others left. They felt tired but continued. They felt confused but continued. This choice builds a strong habit of persistence. Persistence is quiet but powerful. It works in the background. Day by day, it moves you closer to your goal without loud excitement or pressure through small steps, daily effort, patience, belief, focus, time, repetition, discipline, learning, growth, courage, action, resilience, trust, hope, calm, balance, strength, progress. Every strong learner has struggled before. Every confident speaker was once silent. This truth connects us all. You are not alone in difficulty. Before success, there is confusion. Before confidence, there is fear. These stages do not disappear. They transform. When you accept struggle, you stop fighting it. When you stop fighting, energy returns. That energy helps you continue with peace, patience, calm, understanding, strength, balance, trust, focus, courage, effort, time, learning, repetition, progress, movement, growth, belief, consistency, discipline, hope, resilience, self-respect, direction, purpose. Remember this message clearly. Struggle is not your enemy. It is your guide. It shows you where growth lives. When learning feels hard, you are close to change. Do not turn back. Stay present. Take one small step today. That step matters. In the next section, you will learn how small actions create big results over time. Stay with the journey patiently, calmly, with trust, effort, focus, belief, courage, consistency, discipline, hope, learning, growth, progress, strength, resilience, action, movement, direction, purpose, meaning, balance, peace, forward. Section 5. Small steps that beat big motivation. Many people wait for motivation. They say, I will study when I feel ready. At the start, motivation feels strong. You feel excited and full of energy. You study for 1 hour. You plan big goals. But after some days, motivation becomes weak. You feel tired. You feel busy. Then learning stops. This is very common. Motivation is emotional. Emotions change every day. That is why motivation alone cannot carry you far. Before, people depend on motivation. After, they depend on habits. This change is very important. Habits do not need strong feelings. Habits work even when you feel tired. A small habit done every day is stronger than big motivation done one time. Winners understand this secret. They do not wait to feel good. They act first. Feelings follow later. Think about brushing your teeth. You do not wait for motivation. You do it because it is a habit. Learning English can be the same. When learning becomes a habit, progress becomes natural. Before habit, learning feels heavy. After habit, learning feels normal. This makes a big difference in long journeys. Small steps feel easy. Easy steps feel possible. Possible steps feel safe. This is why small steps work. 10 minutes of listening every day is better than one long lesson once a week. One simple sentence spoken daily is better than silence for many days. Small actions reduce fear. They help you start. Starting is often the hardest part. Here is an example. 2 people want to improve English. The first waits for motivation. They study only when they feel excited. Some weeks they study a lot. Some weeks they do nothing. The second person studies 10 minutes every day. Even on bad days, they do a little. After some months, the second person improves more. Not because they worked harder, but because they worked regularly. Consistency beats intensity. This is a very important lesson. Intensity feels powerful but short. Consistency feels quiet but strong. Before, people try to change everything at once. After, they change one small thing daily. This creates control. Control builds confidence. Confidence makes learning easier. Try this simple plan. Choose one small action. It can be listening to English for 10 minutes. It can be reading one short paragraph. It can be speaking one sentence aloud. Do this every day at the same time. Do not increase the time yet. Focus only on consistency. After some weeks, this habit becomes part of your life. Another helpful idea is repetition. Many learners feel bored with repetition. They think repeating is useless. This is not true. Repetition builds memory. Children learn by repeating again and again. Adults need repetition too. Listening to the same short audio many times is powerful. Each time, understanding becomes clearer. Confidence grows quietly. Also, keep your learning simple. Do not try to learn too many things at once. Before, learners feel confused with many apps and books. After, they choose one simple tool and stay with it. Simplicity reduces stress. Less stress helps focus. Focus helps progress. When motivation is gone, habits stay. On bad days, do the smallest version of your habit. Even 1 minute counts. This keeps the chain alive. Breaking the chain makes returning harder. Keeping the chain builds trust in yourself. Trust is more important than speed. Remember, you do not need to feel strong to act. Action creates strength. Small steps taken daily move you forward. You may not see change today, you may not see it tomorrow, but over time, change appears. Quietly, gently, surely. In the next section, you will learn how to use failure as a teacher instead of a reason to stop. Stay with this journey. You are learning how real progress works. Section 6. Learning from failure instead of running from it. Failure is a word many people fear. When they hear it, they feel pain inside. They remember embarrassment, shame, or disappointment. In English learning, failure feels very close. You forget words. You say the wrong sentence. You pronounce a word badly. People do not understand you. These moments feel heavy. Many people run away from them. But here's the truth. Failure is not the enemy. Failure is a teacher. Before, people see failure as a stop sign. After, winners see it as a guide. This difference changes everything. When someone makes a mistake and quits, learning stops. When someone makes a mistake and learns, progress begins. The mistake itself is not the problem. The reaction to the mistake is the real problem. Think about a simple situation. You try to speak English in a shop. You want to ask a question, but the words come out wrong. The other person looks confused. You feel embarrassed. Your face feels hot. Your heart beats fast. Quitter thinking says, I will never speak again. Winner thinking says, what went wrong and how can I say it better next time? Both people feel the same emotion, fear, shame, pain, but their actions are different. One runs away, one learns. This choice decides the future. Before, failure feels personal. After, failure feels useful. It shows you exactly what to improve. Another common failure is forgetting words. You study many words, but when you need them, they disappear. This feels frustrating. You think your memory is bad. You think learning is useless. But forgetting is part of learning. The brain needs repetition. Each time you forget and remember again, the memory becomes stronger. Forgetting is not a sign to stop. It is a sign to repeat. Pronunciation mistakes are also common. You say a word many times, but people still do not understand. This hurts confidence. Many learners stop speaking because of this, but pronunciation improves with listening and practice. No one speaks clearly at first. Every good speaker once spoke badly. They improved because they continued, not because they were perfect. Successful learners use failure as feedback. Feedback means information. It tells you what works and what does not. When something does not work, you adjust. You try again. This is how learning grows. Before, people repeat the same mistake and feel bad. After, they change one small thing and feel progress. Here is a simple exercise. After a mistake, ask 3 questions. What did I try to say? What went wrong? What can I try next time? Write the answers if you can. This turns pain into learning. Learning builds confidence. Confidence grows slowly but strongly. Awkward conversations are also teachers. Maybe you speak too slowly. Maybe you stop too often. Maybe you feel nervous. This is normal. Conversation is a skill. Skills grow with use. Each awkward moment teaches timing, rhythm, and courage. Before, awkwardness feels like failure. After, it feels like practice. Running from failure feels safe at first. You avoid pain, but you also avoid growth. Learning from failure feels uncomfortable, but it brings progress. This is an important contrast. Comfort keeps you where you are. Discomfort moves you forward. Winners choose growth over comfort. Failure does not mean you are bad. It means you are trying. Trying is brave. Many people never try, so they never fail. But they also never grow. You are different. You are here. You are learning. That already shows strength. When you fail, be kind to yourself. Speak to yourself like a friend. Say, "It is okay. I am learning." This kindness keeps you moving. Harsh words make you stop. Gentle words help you continue. Remember, every mistake carries a lesson. If you collect lessons, you become wiser. If you collect shame, you become tired. Choose lessons. They will guide you forward. In the next section, you will hear real stories of people who continued despite failure. Their stories will remind you that success often comes after many mistakes. Stay with the journey. Failure is not the end. It is part of the path. Section 7. Real-life stories of persistence and breakthrough. Stories help us believe. When we hear real stories, we see ourselves inside them. We understand that success is not magic. It is built slowly by ordinary people. Many people who succeed today once felt lost, tired, and close to quitting. The difference is simple. They stayed. They continued when it was hard. These stories are not about special people. They are about normal people who did not give up. Let us talk about Anna. Anna wanted to learn English to get a better job. At the beginning, she felt excited. She studied every day for 1 month. Then progress became slow. She forgot words. She spoke with fear. Her coworkers spoke faster than her. She felt small and embarrassed. Many times she wanted to quit. She thought, "I am too slow." But Anna made one promise. She would study 10 minutes every day, even on bad days. For many months, nothing changed. She still felt weak. She still made mistakes. But she kept her promise. One day, something surprising happened. She spoke in a meeting. Her sentence was not perfect, but people understood her. That moment gave her hope. After that, speaking became easier. The change felt sudden, but it came from long effort. Before, struggle felt endless. After, progress appeared quickly. Another story is about a man named David. David moved to a new country. He felt lonely because he could not speak English well. He avoided people. He stayed silent. This silence protected him from embarrassment, but it also made him lonely. One day, he decided to change one thing. He started greeting people every day. Just one sentence. "Hello, how are you?" It felt scary, but he did it. For weeks, nothing special happened. Some people smiled, some did not. David felt nervous every time, but he continued. After some time, people started talking back. Short conversations began. His confidence grew slowly. Months later, he had friends. His English was not perfect, but he could connect. Before, silence felt safe. After, speaking brought life. Here is another story. Maria was a student who failed many English tests. She felt shame. She believed she was not smart. She almost gave up. Then she changed her thinking. She stopped asking, "Why am I bad?" She started asking, "What can I practice?" She focused on listening every day. Just short audios. She repeated them many times. At first, it was boring. She did not feel improvement. But she continued. After some months, her listening became stronger. Words became clear. Tests became easier. Her grades improved. People said she was talented. She knew the truth. It was not talent, it was patience. Before, failure defined her. After, effort defined her. These stories share one lesson. Progress is often invisible. People work quietly for a long time. Then change appears suddenly. Outsiders see success, but they do not see the long struggle. This is why many people quit too early. They leave just before the breakthrough. A breakthrough does not always mean big success. Sometimes it is small. Understanding a movie line. Speaking without fear. Feeling calm when making mistakes. These small wins matter. They show you are growing. Before, people wait for big results. After, they celebrate small signs of progress. Persistence means staying even when feelings change. Motivation comes and goes. Persistence stays. These people did not feel strong every day. They felt tired, they felt doubt, but they kept going. This is what made the difference. You may think your story is different. You may think your problems are bigger, but the pattern is the same. Everyone who succeeds walks through doubt. Everyone feels slow at times. What matters is the next small step. If they can do it, you can too. Not because you are the same, but because growth works the same way for everyone. Effort builds skill. Time builds strength. Patience builds results. In the next section, you will learn how to continue when motivation disappears. These stories show one truth clearly. Success comes to those who stay. Your story is still moving forward. Keep walking. Section 8. How to keep going when motivation is gone. There will be days when motivation disappears. You wake up tired. Your mind feels heavy. English feels far away. On these days, many people stop. They wait for inspiration to return. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does not. This is where many dreams slowly fade. Not because people are weak, but because they believe motivation is required to continue. This belief is not true. Motivation is a feeling. Feelings change often. Discipline is a choice. Choices are more stable than feelings. Before, people act only when they feel excited. After, they act because they decided to continue. This small change keeps progress alive on hard days. Winners are not always motivated. They are consistent. When motivation is gone, simplify everything. Do not think about big goals. Big goals feel heavy when energy is low. Think only about one small action, 1 minute, one sentence, one short audio. Small actions reduce pressure. Pressure makes stopping easier. Simple actions make starting possible. Tracking progress is another powerful tool. When you feel stuck, progress feels invisible. Writing helps you see reality. Write what you did today. Even small actions count. Reading 1 paragraph counts. Listening for 5 minutes counts. Seeing progress on paper gives quiet motivation. It reminds you that effort exists, even when feelings are low. Another strategy is to reconnect with your reason. Ask yourself why you started. Maybe you want a better job. Maybe you want confidence. Maybe you want to travel or connect with people. Write this reason somewhere you can see it. Read it when you feel tired. Purpose gives strength when energy is low. Emotional exhaustion is normal. Life is busy. Work, school, family, and problems take energy. On these days, be kind to yourself. Do not judge yourself harshly. Harsh words make quitting easier. Gentle words help you continue. Say, "Today is hard, but I will do one small thing." This sentence protects your journey. Consistency does not mean doing a lot. It means doing something. Many people stop because they think small effort is useless. This is wrong. Small effort keeps the habit alive. Habits are fragile at first. Missing many days breaks them. Doing a little keeps them strong. This is how long journeys are built. Create a fixed time if possible. Same time, same place. Routine reduces thinking. Less thinking means less resistance. When learning becomes automatic, it needs less motivation. Before routine, learning feels heavy. After routine, learning feels normal. Also, accept low days without guilt. Guilt drains energy. Acceptance saves it. Say, "Today is a low day, and that is okay." Then do one small action. This approach keeps you moving without stress. Remember the contrast clearly. Inspiration is fast but short. Consistency is slow but strong. Inspiration starts the journey. Consistency finishes it. People who wait for motivation stop often. People who act without motivation move forward. You do not need to feel ready. You only need to continue. Many winners succeed because they stayed on boring days, tired days, and quiet days. These days shape discipline. Discipline builds freedom later. In the final section, we will bring everything together. You will see how one decision can change your future. Stay with the journey. Even now, by listening, you are choosing to continue. That choice matters. One decision that changes everything. Every journey ends with a choice. Not a big, loud choice, but a quiet one. A choice inside your heart. The choice is simple. You can quit, or you can continue. These two choices create two very different futures. One future keeps everything the same. The other future slowly changes your life. Imagine the first future. You quit. Life becomes quiet again. There is no more pressure, no more fear of mistakes. At first, this feels comfortable, but slowly, something feels missing. You see others moving forward. You hear English around you, and you understand only a little. You remember your dream, and it hurts. You ask yourself, what if I stayed? This future is calm on the outside, but heavy inside. Now imagine the second future. You continue. Progress is slow. Some days are hard, some days feel boring. But you keep going. Little by little, things change. You understand more words. You feel less fear. You speak, even if it is not perfect. Confidence grows quietly. One day you realize something important. You are not the same person anymore. This future feels alive. The difference between these two futures is not talent. It is not intelligence. It is not luck. It is persistence. Persistence means staying when it is hard. It means continuing when motivation is gone. It means choosing effort over comfort. This is what separates winners from quitters. You have learned many things in this journey. You learned that struggle is normal. You learned that mistakes are teachers. You learned that small steps matter. You learned that habits are stronger than motivation. These lessons are not only for English, they are for life. When you learn how not to give up, you can face many challenges with courage. Remember this truth clearly. If you do not give up, your dream is still alive. Dreams do not die from slow progress. They die from quitting. As long as you continue, even slowly, the dream stays with you. It grows quietly, waiting for your effort. You do not need to be perfect. You do not need to be fast. You only need to stay. Stay on the path. Stay with the process. Stay with yourself. This is enough. Right now, I ask you to make one small decision. Not for tomorrow, not for next year, for today. Decide to continue today. Decide to do one small action. Read one page. Listen for 5 minutes. Speak one sentence. This action is small, but it is powerful. When doubt comes again, remember this moment. Remember that you chose to stay. When fear speaks, answer with action. When tiredness comes, choose simplicity. These choices build a strong future step by step. Many people quit before change appears. You do not have to be one of them. You now understand the journey. You know the road is long, but possible. You know the pain of quitting lasts longer than the pain of effort. Believe in this simple idea. Progress is happening, even when you cannot see it. Trust the process. Trust yourself. Every day you continue, you become stronger. Your story is not finished. This is not the end. This is a beginning built on patience, courage, and persistence. Do not give up on your dreams. Stay. Continue. One day, you will look back and thank yourself for this choice.